There was once a legend that had been passed down through generations about a monster, an elusive creature that lived in these lands called Barroth. One day a brave adventurer called Sada and his amazing sidekick called Frankie, the little cat, went to go and find Barroth. This Barroth was one of the nastiest creatures that had ever roamed the land. But it was Frankie's and Sada's mission to find Barroth and murder him, hopefully, because he's supposed to be really tough. One of the first things Sada and Frankie, the heroes of this story, had to do was follow the tracks, the huge, big death tracks of Barroth. And hopefully we could track him down to his lair. So our adventurers set off following the tracks to try and find Barroth and kill him. But before that, we were about to run into some of the local wildlife. And it wasn't very happy to see us.
The scout flies will hide once the fight breaks out. Don't forget that. Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
As we stood triumphantly over the bodies of our defeated foe, watching the crows eating his... The crows? Eat... Yeah, fuck these crows. I've had these bloody crows pooing on my car for over 2 weeks. Anyway, back to the story. Then, after defeating the crows, it was time to face the great Barroth and try and defeat him.
Dodge their attacks.
Holy fucking shit, this guy's strong. I mean, the heroes battled against the great Barroth and they were sure they could defeat him. Oh god.
Been afflicted with water blight. It's gonna put a damper on your stamina recovery. Look out, your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion. Sharpness. Create some distance and then use a whetstone.
While our hero was sharpening his sword, after blunting it on the armour of Barroth, he had a moment to himself and he thought that maybe Barroth was too strong for him. The fight went on what seemed like forever, but we could sense that Barroth was getting weaker, and finally he started to run off back to the mud to try and regenerate his armour.
That monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks. Ugh, you're stuck. Get yourself out of that gunk before you do anything else.
Not only did the heroes have to fight against the great Barroth, but also against his amazing sticky poop. If there's one thing the great heroes learnt that day, it was to never disturb the great Barroth when he's enjoying a lovely mud bath. He gets well grumpy. The heroes didn't give up. They tried again with the broadsword. But there was something that we didn't realise. There was something else out there bigger than Barroth.
Be careful! That must be who rules the roost around here. Don't mess around with that.
The heroes gave chase to the beast that tried to make it back to the mud baths to regenerate his armour. But there was something that the heroes didn't foresee. Oh my god, a time limit! The heroes had failed twice now on their quest to kill the great Barroth. But there was an old proverb they remembered when times got tough. And that was, if at first you don't succeed, get a massive gun. We tracked down Barroth to the swamp, where he was having a massive battle with another huge big monster. Maybe we could capitalise on this, and we could defeat Barroth once and for all.
Hopefully this does the trick. Okay, now's your chance. Hurry up before you get noticed again.
The great Barroth took loads of damage off that other monster. We'd hit him good with our gun. Surely this was the time for the great Barroth's demise. We chased after him to try and finish the job. The battle commenced at a furious pace. Barroth knew his time was numbered. And then so was ours. We had 5 minutes left to complete the mission. Otherwise, Barroth would win again. We couldn't have this. The battle commenced long and hard. The heroes had it really tough now. Frankie was down, I was quarter health, and we had 2 minutes left to finish the quest. Our shots rang out true and hit the target with furious might. Barroth knew his time was numbered. But the big question was ours? Will we run out of time? And with one last true shot, Barroth was defeated. The heroes would go down in legend that day for beating the great Barroth. I hope you enjoyed coming along on our great epic adventure to kill the great Barroth. And like every great story, it has to come to an end. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.